Hey everyone, Presito here. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about ORC20. I like to call it ORC20 because that sounds pro. But anyways, it's been popping up everywhere. It looks like it's still not too late, although the main ORC token has been minted out. But there's some others that are still available. I'm going to go through this video explaining what exactly it is, what the difference is with BRC20, how to mint, and how to check if there is still tokens available to mint. So let's have a look at what it is exactly. As it says here, it's an open standard for ordinal token on Bitcoin network to enhance the features of BRC20, a popular ordinals token standard. It is aimed to be backward compatible with BRC20 to improve adaptability, scalability, and security, and to eliminate the possibility of double spending. It looks like that's the main difference that it has going for it. However, ORC20 is an experimental project, and there's no guarantee that the tokens created with this standard will have any value or utility. Therefore, users should exercise caution and do their own research before using ORC20. So let's have a look at some of the differences between ORC20 and BRC20 put together by Poopman DeFi. So give him a follow for sharing this valuable information. So it has built-in anti-double spending. BRC20 is difficult to index, where ORC20 has UTXO, which prevents the double spending. Text allow passing initial mint. BRC20 limit to minter, whereas ORC20 track initial balance. Also, ORC20 has flexible naming, where BRC20, as you've seen, probably you can only have 4 letters. And the way I see that's limited is if you want to create a project there, it's probably already taken and you don't really have any other option, where ORC20 you can make it anything you want. Then text has custom keys, and BRC20 is fixed, whereas ORC20 is flexible. ORC20 is also upgradable. You can also do partial transactions and cancellations, and they have migration wrappers as well. So you can see there are some upgrades. The question is, are these upgrades significant enough to draw enough attention to ORC compared to BRC20? In my opinion, I don't think so, but you never know. I'm a big fan of SRC20. I think that's got more features going for it. And I'll go through a bit more later in the video why I think also maybe ORC20 is not going to be that big. But it's always worth trying, especially since the cost is so low. So you can see here, total ORC20 transactions, almost 200,000 with about 15 Bitcoins of fees paid. And I don't think the total transactions are really a good show of how popular it is at the moment, just because it feels like you can mint as many as you want, and it's really easy, and you can do as many as you want. So it's not really like 200,000 people have done transactions. It could be 100 people that have done thousands. Next up, let's have a look at how you can mint tokens and how you can check which ones are still available. So here it says how to mint tokens. You will need to paste this, but that I'll go through shortly. Most important part before you mint, so you don't waste any fees in Bitcoin, is to check if it's still available. And there's not much easy information on how to do this. There's only one way, and it is actually quite simple, but a bit annoying at the same time. So, for example, let's check ORC. Inscription ID, you have to copy that. Then you go onto Unisat wallet, search by text. Then you're going to paste that there, and you're going to search. You can see here, there's 13,778 results. So let's just say 14,000 to be safe. The limit is 10,000, so let's pull up our calculator. So there was 14,000 results, which means there's 14,000 of these minted. The limit is 10,000, so if we times that by 10,000, it equals 140 million mints, and the max here is 21 million. So obviously that's completely over minted. As you can see, a lot of people don't know how to even check, so people have minted it, and a lot of people got burned wasting. I mean, it's probably $20 or something that you're wasting each time, but still it's significant when you add it all up. So it's not really cool that they don't have a nice feature to see what's exactly minted out. So a lot of people got a bit wrecked there, wasting some fees on that. So next up, let's see if we can mint some ORD. So now let's copy that, search it over here. 17,300 results. So 17,300, and we go here, we see the limit is 1,000. So times 1,000 equals 17,300,000. And there's 21 million as a max. So that means we can mint ORD. So the ratio, unfortunately, isn't as good as ORC. I think ORC's probably going to be the most popular one, but that's minted out a long time ago. So let's see what other ones are worth minting out. It looks like Pepe has a good ratio, OKX. So I don't even know which ones of these are any good or have actual utility. Probably none of them, but ORC probably the most popular. But let's see. Let's mint some ORD. So it says here how to mint. Simply, you have to copy. Okay, for ORD, if you want to mint that, you just copy this line. If you want to mint anything else, you have to replace the ticker, ordinals with whatever it is here, and the amount with the limit. So simple as that. And also the ID. Don't forget that. You have to copy those three things, change it. So let's mint some of ORD. So you go to inscribe, then you go to text. So we're going to do bulk because I'm not going to just do one. I want to do 5. So we paste 1, paste 2, 3, 4, 5. Next. So you can see the fee here. Let's go custom, make it a bit higher just so that it's a little bit quicker. $33 here. It's not nothing to do it. So then let's click on submit and pay invoice. Pay with Unisat wallet. So Unisat wallet is what you're going to want to use for this. Also same as BRC20. If you don't know how to install it or that, check my BRC20 video. I explain there how exactly to set up Unisat wallet. You click pay, sign and send, and done. So there we go. I have minted 5 ORD. So now I want to actually find here if there's anything else that's worth minting. So punks, I actually checked earlier. You can only limit 1 at a time, but there's only 10,000. That's also all been minted out. So let's have a look here and just double check that. So we can see this 10,000. So if it's above 10,000, it's a finish. So 12,700. So can't get that. Let's see, Pepe looks like it can be quite pro. So it's got a really nice ratio there. So if we search that, 5,389. So let's calculate 5,389 times the limit is 10,000. So that's 54 million out of 21 million. So that's also been over 2x over minted. So, I mean, what else can we even do here? Let's check out Ethereum. I don't know, that sounds a bit stupid to be honest, but who would mint Ethereum on a Bitcoin shitcoin chain? Anyway, maybe that could be meme worthy. So let's search that. So 1,250, let's say, times 10,000 equals 12,500,000 out of, I guess that's 100 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that's 100 million. So let's mint some Ethereum as well. So we go inscribe, we go text, bulk. I actually want to see, so we actually need to copy this, and then we make it ticker is F. As you can see here, inscription ID, we have to change that to Ethereum, and the amount limit is 10,000, so that is also 10,000. So take that. I actually want to see if we do 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm curious to see if we do 10, if it costs the same amount to mint, and it does. So I feel like people just can mint 100 or even 1,000 just for themselves. I mean, what's stopping you from doing that? Maybe if someone knows some more on that, they can explain it. But from what I've researched, it looks like it doesn't really matter. So let's make the fee again a little bit higher so it's a bit quicker. So you can see here, $44. Actually, it looks like maybe the more you mint, I think the more you mint, the more fees you're going to pay here. It's just the fees went down a bit since my previous mint. So I guess that's what you're kind of paying for, that fee. So submit, pay with Unisat, sign and send, done. So I've minted 10 Ethereum. So as you can see, this is how you mint. I'm not going to do more examples. I think you guys get the idea of how it works. So that's how it works. In terms of selling, there's nothing where you can sell at the moment. There's no marketplace. There's nothing like that. So this is same as SRC20. You're just going to have to wait and pray that it's going to be worth something. like I said earlier in the video, I don't actually think it's going to be all that big in my opinion. I think ORC20 should be more popular, but it's still worth doing. I mean, you're paying $20 to mint five limits of a token, so it's worth doing in my opinion. It's on Unisat wallet and on Unisat, so it's not like it's something very dodgy. Might as well try a few, and if it blows up, then you've got some gains. At least you're not going to miss out. Then lastly, to check if you've received it, just like BRC20, it should pop up here, but you will see here if you go on all, you can see I've got a lot of unconfirmed transactions, and those are the ones that I minted. You can see 2 minutes ago, these are the ones I minted first, so Audi, so these are here already, and then the unconfirmed 10 that I just did for ETH are there, so that's how you can see it. So hopefully this video helped you guys. I know it was really quick and straightforward, but there's not much to ORC20 at the moment. Quite simple and straightforward. So definitely join my Telegram. We're always discussing this. We're actually talking about ORC20s yesterday. So if you join the Telegram, you get some information even before I make the videos. Also follow my Twitter, share some information there, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.